Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a new map. Right, so this is Gross Mohdorf. This is by VR, 172.61 megabyte on the download. And it says on the website, welcome to Gross Mohdorf. And by the spelling of that name, it looks like it's a German style map. Very nice. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on all three game modes, you're going to use 1,318 slots. Which is fairly high, I suppose, but obviously most of that is going to be made up with the equipment, and what you get is the same on all three game modes. So if we go into this menu here, and then we'll come down, we've got small tractors. We've got the Steyr 8150, we've got the Class Action 870 under medium tractors. Under harvesters, we've got the John Deere T560. Under cars, we've got the Lizard Pickup 2017. Under trailers, we've got the Class Carrot 140 TD ×2. Under the headers, we've got the John Deere 625X. Under ploughs, we've got the Lemkin Titan 18. Under disc harrows, we've got the Cockerling Rebel Classic 600T. Under power harrows, we've got the Amazon KG 3001 Super. Oh, 3 metre. We're doing so well. A 3 metre. Dear oh dear. Under subsoilers, no, that's 4 metre. I thought it was a 3 metre then. We've got the Kuhn DC 401. Under seeders, we've got the Pottinger Terrasem C6F. Under planters, we've got the Kuhn Maxima 3 Till. Under sprayers, we got the Hardy Navigator 4000 Delta Force. Under fertiliser spreaders, the Breedel K105. Under mowers, we've got the Seppi Knuzel F240. Now that's 2.4 metre, but then that's a front mowers, but there's nothing to go on the back, which is a bit strange. Alright, under tedders, we've got the Pottinger Alpine Hit 4.4H. Under forage wagons, we've got the Strautmann Zelen CFS 2501DO. Under animals, we've got the Lizard MKS 8. Under front loaders, we've got the Quickie Q6M. Under front loader tools, we've got the Albert Pallet Fork and then the Albert Bale Spike. Under header trailers, we've got the Nardi N40BX. And then under weights, we've got the Class W1200 and then the W600. So that's a fairly decent amount of equipment, mind you. Although that mower only having the front part, that's I suppose you could have the forage wagon hooked straight up behind it. You can just mow and collect as you go. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Right, so what are we looking at from a map perspective? So if we go into there, this is your map. This is your PDA. You start off here, right in the middle, on all three game modes. Now, if you come on here on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you don't own any land. But if you come on here on New Farmer, you own this patch of land here, Field 5, Field 6, and also this area over here where you've got your farm silo. Now, the thing is, you don't own this area here where the house is, where your sleep trigger is. And you can't buy it either, which means you can't sell it or you can't place one down if you come on Farm Manager or start from scratch. So you are going to have to be a little bit careful where you can place a sleep trigger if you're going to use one of those game modes. Because you have got some little areas dotted around that you can buy. It's like that one there, 4 grand, that one there, 3 grand. You know, if you want to place a sleep trigger down at maybe like one of the houses, something like that. But then if you come on it and you want to buy a field, the cheapest one is going to be is Field 12, 11,277. The most expensive, as you can probably imagine by the look of this map, is going to be Field 3, 745 grand. Now, looking at that, that's a fairly decent price for that size of field. So, yeah, that's alright. I mean, there is some areas of forestry dotted around if you want to do that. I mean, that one's 141 grand. There's a bit over here for 79. There's a bit up here, 170. And then there's a bit there for 100. And there's a couple of meadow pastures knocking around. If you want to go and buy some of them, like 7 grand, 6 grand. Yeah, that's not a bad type of map. Now, what about from a shop perspective? Now, you can sell most things, and what is good as well is you start off on New Farmer with some stuff in the silo already. A little bit, nothing too extravagant. But as we start getting further down the shop menu, When we get to the likes of, where is it? We'll carry on going down. Yeah, diesel road salt, you can't sell that. Fair enough. Then when we get down to fabric, can't sell fabric or clothes. And then we can't sell cereal. And we can't sell chocolate when we get down there as well. We can't sell chocolate. Everywhere sells chocolate. And then obviously we can't sell furniture either. So the shop menu is missing a few things, which is a shame, because we've gone so well for the maps for the last couple of maps that have come out that you can sell everything. But this one's, no, it's missing what, 5 things it's missing. Anyway, we'll carry on. So we go back up to the map there. So you start off here at the main house. This is your sleep trigger. If you come on New Farmer, obviously sleeping at the front. And then you come around the side, open that up. Then you got your wardrobe icon. Then you got your pickup. So we're going to go and jump in this pickup. And we're going to come out there, up this road and into the main farm. So let's go. So we turn left out here. And then right up the road there. That's better. See, there's plenty of houses knocking around, but whether you can place a sleep trigger on them, it's all dependent on whether you can actually buy the land, which is interesting, I suppose. So we'll turn right down here, and then this is going to be your main farm area. So we'll pull up there, like that. Right, so you've got some of your equipment here. Then you've also got a buy point there. So this is going to be for your lime. Come on, click on it. There, there you are. So we come back round there. We're going to turn around. There you are. So you've got a diesel tank here. So obviously fill up there. What's that going to hold? 10,000 litres. Obviously it is empty. So we'll come back round here. Obviously you've got a storage area under here for all your stuff. Open up them doors like that. Some of your equipment in there. And then we'll turn around there like that, because we have got like a decorative building there. And then we've got a hay loft. So obviously load your stuff in there. Take your stuff out there. Very nice. And we'll come back over here. We've got a cow barn. So you're going to take your slurry out of there. Open that up like that. Feed in there and straw in there. Although has that got? No, it's got the robot bit on the side as well. Open that up there. Well, you can put the feed and straw in there if you want to. Obviously, you take your milk out there. And there's your animal dialogue box there. 80 cows go in. But then, where's the manure heap? That's filled. That can't be a manure heap, can it? You got a massive slurry tank in there, but no manure heap. Okay, interesting. So then we come down here. We got another shed, some stuff in. Very nice. And we come back down here. We've got a buy point here as well. So we've got the first one. This is going to be how much? What's there we are. That one, fertilizer. You can buy your fertilizer there. And we'll come up here. And we got a shop menu. Right there. Go into the shop menu. And then it's kicked me out the wrong way around. Then we got a buy point again. So this one. Click on it. No, that one. There you are. That's going to be for your seeds. And then we'll come over here. And you got 2 bunker silos. Oh, that's alright, that is. I mean, the only thing is about that manure heap. Oh, we got jet wash here. Does that work? Oh, yeah, it does. There's no manure heap. So, you may need to put one in if you want to get your manure. There's a bit of space here for it, so that'll be alright. Okay. Right, we're going to now come up to this area here. Because this is going to be your first production chain. So this is your bakery. So you'll load your stuff in there. There's your pallet spawn point. Then we'll come around this side. There's your production chain menu. 50 grand to buy. And then what we'll do, we'll come over here. This is another storage area, but with a little twist. So we'll open up that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Because this end is your workshop trigger. So you have the main shop down by your main farm, but then this is the triggers up here. Fair enough. And then we'll come back over here. So we've got a herbicide buy point, is this one? Looks like it. Looks like that on the label anyway. Has the herbicide buy point. And then around here, this should be liquid fertilizer. Click on that. Yes, it is. Oh, fair enough. Right, we're going to go all the way up here. Because this is going to be another production chain, your spinnery. So obviously you load your wool or cotton in there. There's your pallet spawn point. Oh, look, a collectible. There's collectibles on the map, so we'll collect that. Thank you very much. That's that grand. Very nice. And we'll come down this side. And then there's your production chain menu. In there. There we are. 60 grand. So get some spinnery shenanigans on the go. Right, we're going to come over to this one here. Because this is going to be your BGA. So you got your taken out point of your digestate there. Now that looks like it's got an extension on. Because you've got another taken out point of the digestate there. Your loading in point of your slurry there. Your production chain menu there. Which you already own on all 3 game modes, which is nice. And then you load all your stuff into there. And then also you got a big bonker silo there. Ooh, I like that. And you got 2 bonker silos over here. It's a little bit different because you got the ramp up in the middle. And then a drive-through bit in the middle. Ah, I like that. We're now going to come, right, so we go back up to the map, because we're going to come just over here a little to this one. So this is going to be your sawmill. So again, your pallet production, your pallet spawn point is there. Your production chain menu is there, so 100 grand to buy. And this is where you load your wood in. Sell your wood icon there. And we'll spin back around. Then you've got your wood chip taking out point there. Very nice. So we're now going to come down to this area here. So this is going to be a sell point, your Johnson's Farmers Market. So pallets there, loose stuff there. And we'll spin around. And we've got the oil mill here. So we'll come down this side here. We've got your pallet spawn point there. Loading in there. And then your production chain menu is there. 80 grand. Nice little industrial estate. And then we'll come over to this one here. So this is going to be your carpentry. So you've got your production chain menu there. 60 grand. Then we've got your loading in point there. And your sell wood icon. Then there's your pallet spawn point there. Oh, a nice little wooded setting. And then we're going to come down to this one here. So this is going to be another sell point. This is the restaurant. San Giovanni Pizza. So obviously you'll load all your stuff in there. Sell it all off. And you've got a nice church setting over here. That's what I mean. It's got a nice village vibe to it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at the detail on the... Oh, I'm in the bush. Look at the detail on the brickwork. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, so we're going to come over to this part here. So this is going to be your horse pasture. So you got your animal dialogue box there. It's going to hold 15 horses. Obviously, because it's a pasture, you need to put water in. And then you load your food in there. That looks rather big, actually, for a horse pasture. I mean, really big. Massive, in fact. Only 15 horses. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on. Right, so we're going to come down to this one over here. So this is going to be your dairy. So obviously you load your stuff in there. You get your pallet spawn point there. And we'll come down this side for your production chain menu. Right there. So 70 grand to buy. Then we'll come out of there. Down the road this bit. So this is going to be your... See, that's a farmer's market building as well, sell point. So what's that one going to be called? Come on, click on it. We'll zoom in. It's better. Farmer's market. Did we have a farmer's market before? Was that Johnson's Farmer's Market? Alright, fair. We'll carry on. So we're going to come over to this one here. Alright, so this is your main farm silo. So obviously you load into there, load out of there. So that's quite a big one. So how much has that got? Let's have a look in the construction menu, because then we'll see how big it is. Oh, that's silos. There you are. So we'll scroll along there. So that's going to be the 3 one. It's going to have 6 million litre capacity. Oh, that's all right. Very nice. Right, so we're going to move on. We're going to come down to this one here. This is going to be your debris crusher. So obviously you'll load in there and load in there. Tucked away behind some trees and bushes. Very nice. And we're going to come up to this one here. So this is going to be your animal dealer and sell point. So there's your sell point for your animal dealer there. And we'll come over here, the actual animal dialogue box. So we'll click on that. So we've actually got access to the horse pasture, which is nice. And the cow barn. Well, and the horse pasture. So that's the 2 we've got access to straight off the bat. Which is very nice indeed. Right, so we're going to come over to this one here. So this is your grain mill. So obviously you load in there. It's your production chain menu right there. So 96 grand. And your pallet spawn point there. And we'll come around this corner. See, that's a nice building. I like that. Have we got any collectibles up here? Oh, look, there's a sheep. And we'll collect that one. Then we'll come down here. This is going to be your sugar mill. So obviously you got your production menu there, and then your pallet spawn point there. So we'll go see how much it's going to cost. 80 grand. And then we'll come down here, round the back. It's where you load all your product in. And then we're going to move over to the last one here. This is your last sell point. This is the biomass heating plant. So obviously you load your stuff in there. And then there's your sell wood icon there. That's really nice. I like that. I mean, yeah, there is a few things missing from the sellable icon, shop menu, mind you. But apart from that, this is a nice field. I mean, this field here, field 3, is massive. Absolutely huge. I mean, I'm going to say it only cost you 700 grand, because that's still a lot of money, but the amount of land you get for it is brilliant. I like this. I do like this map. This is definitely a big equipment map, which is right up my street, because you know I don't like using the 3 meters. But I do like this. This is very nice. Yeah, I like that. I mean, like, even this area here, you have got areas to expand. You could place down some production chains if you wanted to, if you can own the land, that is, by your main farm. I mean, I would say put a manure heap down, because you have got that big slurry tank there, but obviously no manure heap. But all in all, yeah, I like this map. Got a nice feel to it, nice village feel, bit of life. Yeah, very nice. Right, so drop it in the comments below. What are you thinking of doing on this map? Are you just going to smash out the farmland, or are you going to do a bit of animal husbandry? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.